What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in 0 use tier. And using this team I've made around Tinted Lens Illumise. Illumise and Volbeat both weren't in last gen, and I've used, I think, Volbeat as a weather setter, but I haven't used Illumise at all yet. And if you don't know, Illumise and Volbeat are kind of like the same Pokemon, but with a very few differences. The main one, at least for what Volbeat and Illumise usually get used for, is that Volbeat has slightly higher attack than Illumise. So if you're just trying to use like a Prankster support set with either of the two, if you were to pick between either of the two, both have Prankster and both have a lot of the same moves. I don't know if they have all the same moves, but Volbeat has like 75 attack and Illumise has 47. So because it's a bug type, it also has access to U-turn. Pretty much makes Volbeat always like the go-to choice if you're going to be using like a supportive one with U-turn. And because of that, Illumise, at least I think so far, let me see, have I used Volbeat? Yeah, I have used Volbeat with Sun, but I have not used Illumise. I'm 100% sure of that. Because of that, Illumise is just kind of like overshadowed, or doesn't have, I mean, neither of the two have a whole lot going for them, to be honest, outside of Prankster. But even in terms of Prankster, Illumise is outshined by Volbeat. So because of that, all that to say, we're going to be using Tinted Lens, Choice Specs Illumise. And this is something Illumise has ran in the past. I was looking back at some of its past sets. So it's something Illumise has done in the past, but it wasn't in last gen. So I wanted to kind of use it now and bring it back a little bit. So let's go over the team real quick and then we'll get into the games. So this whole team in this set is basically like, hopefully just going to catch people by surprise and maybe be able to pick up some KOs or 2-hit KOs or just heavily dent things that it usually wouldn't be able to, or that our opponent wouldn't expect to be taking big damage. And then we have 3 strong physical setup sweepers that could hopefully take advantage of that in the back. So we've got Floatzel, Quillfish, and Electivire, and everybody I think kind of works well together. And then the other thing is, this team kind of looks like a rain team, and that's on purpose because if they're thinking that Illumise is going to set up rain, then they're really not going to be expecting it to do damage. They're going to expect it to do Rain Dance, Encore, U-turn, Thunder Wave maybe, or maybe a healing move. They could also do Tailwind, but pretty much something like that. So, and something else I wanted to mention was that Illumise isn't the only Tinted Lens guy down here. There's Noctowl and Venomoth, and I think Venomoth is probably the better Tinted Lens user. Even if you were to go like Choice Specs, Venomoth has its Poison Stab that's pretty good. It doesn't have an electric move like Illumise to hit bug resist like flying types with a super effective move, but like it's got more special attack. If you were to give this thing a Choice Specs, it's got almost 20 base special attack. Venomoth is probably going to be hitting harder, but you might not be able to catch people by surprise as easily as you will be able to with Illumise when they're expecting a Prankster one and 0 damage whatsoever. So yeah, so we've got, in terms of our moves, we got Bug Buzz. Since we're a mono bug type, it's our stab move. We've got U-turn to pivot if we're not going to be doing damage to like something on their team. Thunderbolt for coverage, and then we got Terra Ground, Terra Blast to be able to hit steel types or something like Toxicroak super effectively, because Toxicroak is a poison fighting type. It resists bug 4 times, so it kind of goes through Tinted Lens. Since Tinted Lens, if you don't know, makes this Pokemon's attacks that are not very effective on a target deal double the damage. So basically you have to 4 times resist Illumise is his attack in order to actually resist it. And Toxicroak is one of the only Pokemon that does that down here. There's like fire, there's like the Oricorios, Charizard, a couple of the Oricorios I think will 4 times resist the bug move, but Thunderbolt will hit those, and then Terra Ground, Terra Blast, like I said, Toxicroak or Steel types, and then U-turn to pivot. I kind of wanted to go like Terra Bug to boost Bug Buzz even more, but I think this works. And also Illumise's speed tier is pretty nice. We're faster than Mesprit, and Bug Buzz does go through substitutes. It does have that secondary effect, but it's like not a big deal. But our speed tier is pretty nice. And yeah, we just don't have the most special attack even with Choice Specs. And yeah, catching people by surprise is probably the best way to do things with this. So because we're trying to make this team look like a rain team, and because Illumise could like heavily dent some stuff, I thought having a Floatzel would work really well. And instead of having a choice Floatzel, we're going with a bulk up one. So if they're expecting and trying to prepare for maybe like just a choice banded one, unfortunately our leftovers will give away our set if we ever take damage and whatnot. I don't know if Floatzel's ever run leftovers in rain, but we can use bulk up. We are immune to burn with water veil, which is really cool. So we can't be burned by like a Sableye. We could go for Aqua Jet. I don't know if that'd do enough damage to a Sableye, but it would out prioritize them. But we've just got the strong Wave Crash, Ice Spinner for coverage, Aqua Jet for priority, and then bulk up, as I already said. But I think it pairs nicely because Illumise could heavily dent things, and then Floatzel maybe could have an easier time doing damage. Then we got Ludicolo, again another nice rain Pokemon, but that kind of works with Illumise, I think, and Floatzel. Within Assault Vest, it could take a hit from Typhlosion, Typhlosion's Eruption, and it's able to be a pretty good Assault Vest user because it's got the base 100 SpDef. So again, this is a set I'd found on an older gen on the Smogon analysis, but we've got Own Tempo instead of Swift Swim, so we're immune to Intimidate. We can knock off items with Knockoff, and then we just got the normal Ludicolo moves that you'd run on pretty much any Ludicolo. But it's pretty nice. You can remove items, can hit things super effectively. We resist water, can take on Typhlosion a little bit. Has coverage to hit opposing grass types. It's another special attacker, the only other special attacker on the team. But I think it's pretty good. It could remove Assault Vest from like an Electros. Could take hits from strong special attackers. Not going to be around the whole game, but I think it'll be able to make some progress. And then we just have Terra Ground to have an electric community if we need to, besides Electivire. Then I wanted Rapid Spin and Rocks, and Avalugg can do both. And I wasn't really happy with some of the other ones, so I decided to go with Avalugg. So we don't have the most reliable Rapid Spinner, but if we're able to be like pretty aggressive, hopefully we don't get Hazard stacked on, and at least Avalugg could prevent maybe Rocks or Spikes one time. But it's a standard Custap Sturdy one. You know, you get knocked down to Sturdy or below 25%, and your Custap Berry lets you have priority on your next move. Then we just got Rocks, Rapid Spin, and then our Double Stabs and Terra Ghost to Spin Block. Next guy, again, another Rain guy that you'd see on Rain. It does have Swift Swim as well, like Ludicolo and Floatzel, but we're going with Intimidate, which could give away that we're not a standard Quillfish on Rain, but I think maybe I don't know if they always run Swift Swim. They probably do, but I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't totally give away. But either way, I think Intimidate's obviously much better on this set since we're not going to be benefiting from Swift Swim, and it'll make it so we can take physical hits better, drop our opponent's attack. And we just got the Dark and Poison Stab, Liquidation for coverage, and SD. This thing's really scary. It's great typing. With Eviolite, it's still pretty bulky, and it can deal with like grass types that could be annoying for Floatzel, or hit them at least. It also can help versus Sableye since it's immune to Prankster stuff. Quillfish is just really solid. So, and then the last guy, we've got Electivire. I want to have an electric community, and we don't have a ground type at all. So with a Motor Drive, Electivire can do that. I was thinking about Toedscruel or maybe like Zebstrike or Jolteon, but I think I just used Jolteon not too long ago on the Hail team. So I was like, Electivire sounded pretty cool, and it's another physical setup sweeper. So, you know, maybe we can overwhelm our opponent with all these physical setup sweepers we got. And it's just the same Supercell Slam, Ice Punch, Trailblaze that I've kind of run in the past. So we can boost our speed with Trailblaze, boost our attack and defense with Bulk Up, and then Supercell Slam plus Ice Punch, we have Bolt Beam coverage, leftovers to kind of negate some residual damage we might take. But instead of Terra Grass, we have Terra Flying. I thought that kind of was like decent versus one of the scarier Volt Switchers in Vikavolt, since with Terra Flying we'll still be immune to electric, but then we'll also resist bug and grass. Kind of like I think Lantern can go Terra Flying with Volt Absorb and take on Vikavolt pretty well. I thought this would help versus Vikavolt, since otherwise it could be kind of annoying, but I mean, if we just kill it, we could just kill it too. But I think Terra Flying is also pretty nice because we're then immune to ground instead of like just taking less with Terra Grass. So we could actually have like a free turn versus ground types potentially. We also resist like Body Press. Maybe that could come up. You know, having an immunity is always nice. But yeah, that's a team. I've tested a little bit, and Illumise it's been decent, but hopefully we can get it to do some big damage here. In most of the games I've been leading Avalugg and then kind of sending out whatever makes sense at that point. In this one, they do have a Rapid Spinner and potentially Defog, so, you know, might not be able to keep our Rocks around all game, but oh wow. But yeah, I think let's just leave with the Avalugg and we'll go from there. All right, they leave with the Toedscruel. I think we just attack instead of getting up hazards because they could just knock off our thing or Rapid Spin, or I don't know. And we actually killed the Drift Bloom, so that's pretty good. Floatzel comes out. I think now we'll get up rocks. They flip turn, we're not knocked down to our sash. And Arbok comes out. And it might start coiling or doing something like that. I think because of that, I think let's go Coolfish. We can drop their attack. Okay, and they go for Crunch. That's a little scary. I think I kind of want to double into Avalugg. I don't know if I want to lose this, but I don't know how valuable this is being this low. We would still have Intimidate. Avalugg's actually pretty nice versus Honchkrow. I think let's just go for Crunch. Okay, and they pair us. I think that's okay. Just go for a Crunch. We get taken out by that. All right, now I think we could go Illumise and go for a strong Bug Buzz. We hit everything neutrally except for Flareon, but if they're not heavy duty boots, we'll hit them pretty hard, but maybe they're Calm Mind. So I think let's just do this. We'll go for Bug Buzz. Actually, Terra Ground, Terra Blast could be good too, but they have Toad Scroll. And they expected the rain, but the Bug Buzz, it hits through. It's not very effective, but we still do a lot. All right, so they're not boots. We are faster than them, but I don't think we're killing here. I think we sack Avalugg. Lava Plume, special Flareon, that's sick. The leftovers. All right. I mean, with Arbok out of the way, I think we could go Floatzel and just bulk up. We can't be burned. We resist their fire move. If they have Alluring Voice, that'd be annoying. Oh, if they have a Terra Grass, that would also be bad. Okay, that's not great. Well, we could go Electivire and... Or we could just go Ludicolo. Actually, I wonder if we kill with Terra Grass now. Or with Flareon, if they're Terra Grass. It says Illumise kills. It would be kind of sick, but if we don't kill... Actually, it's not that bad if we don't kill. Cool. Yeah, this is good versus like Toad Scroll, but it's not like that great versus Floatzel or Honchkrow, so this comes out, then we just Bug Buzz again. Nice, this thing is doing so much. All right, I think they're choiced, and we have Ludicolo and Electivire. I think we can just let this go. All right. And now we can go this. And we'll go for a... Can we just go for an Ice Beam? Or would Surf be fine? Go for Ice Beam. Okay, just keep Wave Crashing. We'll just go for a Surf. Maybe that'll kill him here. Somebody can save a little health. All right, cool. Honchkrow. I mean, they might get a boost. Oh, they're not boosted. They don't have Moxie. They did Terra. Supercell Slam should kill. What if they're like... They're Super Luck. Right? Or Insomnia? I don't know what they would have. No, they wouldn't have Insomnia. I think we bulk up. I'm a little scared of maybe they're I don't know. Bulk up again. Okay, they crit us with Night Slash. So they're a super critting set. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely dead if we attacked and they sucker punched, because we don't have great defense. So now we have to try and not get sucker punched. Let's see, Honchkrow with a sucker punch. Yeah, we take that much. I mean, if we don't get crit, if we have +3 defense, Says we have a good chance to live here. If they're adamant, not as much. What does Super Luck do? It raises their crit ratio by 1. And Scope Lens, which is their item, probably raise their... So they only have a 50% chance to crit, I think. So do I hit here? Because otherwise, I think if I bulk up too many times, I'm not going to. I wonder if I would have died if I just hit the first time. Oh yeah, we probably would have been fine, which stinks. So I shouldn't have gone for the bulk up the first time, or the second time actually. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for it twice. I should have attacked. All right. I think we attack now, and at this point, Ice Punch kills. So we'll just hit Ice Punch. Woo, we didn't lose. I shouldn't have bulked up the second time. That was a pretty good one though. And I like their team, that was pretty sick. All right, up against Bug Catcher Timothy. I just went to the bathroom and came back. Sorry for running down the timer, but he's the best bug catcher in his class. That's pretty cool. Well, they definitely have sticky webs. We got the best bug though. Actually, it's not looking too great versus them, but Avalug's pretty good versus them though. I think we definitely get up rocks because, you know, mono bug, and they don't have hazard control unless they have defog on. I think Frostmoth gets defog, right? Okay, it probably has it. We can kill it with Rock Blast. Okay, and we just outspeed them. Let's go. I was kind of expecting them to be faster, but okay, this comes out. They take rocks, so they're probably max speed. And offensive, you know. I kind of want to switch into Electivire and save this, but I mean, if we just let this die, we can go Electivire afterwards. So, all right, and we do outspeed, and we get a crit and kill with 4 or kill with 3 instead of needing 4. We should die to this if they just attack. And then we Rock Blast because we could go through a sub. And we don't die. Alright, Avalug is insane. I mean, it is Mono Bug and we have a Rock type though, so we're getting pretty lucky here. Alright. Well, Avalug beats the best bug catcher, but I mean, they had a tough matchup. Avalug got a little lucky. Alright, we got one. They got their own Avalug. So we both are probably going to be leading with him. I don't have a taunt guy. I mean, Floatzel could bulk up, but ooh. Floatzel is probably walled by the Lapras with Water Absorb, and it resists ice 4 times. I'll have to be careful with that. Yeah, that thing will be pretty scary. Do we just lead with Avalug though? Or do we try and not do that? I think let's just do it. And I'm gonna get up rocks. I want a Rock Blast. I don't know what the right thing to do here is, but like I want to get up the rock still. Do they Rapid Spin too? How much does Rock Blast do? Both these Avalugs against each other. Oh, it doesn't do that much. Let's get him back up. Okay, they're Rock Blasting. And we are just outside of our cuss tap, so that's pretty good. All right, now we outspeed. Wait, have we outsped every time? We have. They should outspeed now. Go for rocks. Okay. They are like max HP possibly. And they Rock Blast and miss. So that's pretty good for us that they're max HP. They don't have speed, but we do. They spin again. Get up rocks. I don't know, we could Terra, but I don't really want to. Hopefully they kill us here. Sweet. All right. Because they're so slow, actually, I don't know how slow it would be at +3. But if they're 0 speed like it seemed like they were, I think our floats will probably outspeed. Even if they're like 56 speed, or how much speed do you need to outspeed Muck? 112? 100? Yeah, our floats would be faster. Let's go Floatzel. Let's hit Wave Crash. They have Lapras, so I mean, like, hopefully they just go Lapras. Damn, we don't even kill? Well, at least they're not getting up rocks. We'll go for Aqua Jet, because I think they might be faster now. And then if Lapras comes out worse, we're definitely switching like Quillfish probably. All right, thank God. I wonder if we still outsped them. I think we need an Aqua Jet either way, but I think if at +4, no, yeah, they were still slower. Okay, this comes out. Then we just go Quillfish because we wall them potentially. Agility, yeah, we're immune to stored power. They have to go for the fairy move. We'll just go for a Gunk Shot, maybe, in case they want to go for the fairy move or Terra Fairy or something. Or we could just Crunch. No, it's just Gunk Shot. Okay, Terra Normal Hyper Voice. And this is looking pretty scary. Ludicolo probably takes a hit though. I'm thinking their Armor Tail, you know, to be immune to priority. So yeah, we definitely go Ludicolo, I think, after this. It's just, do we want this to die? I think it is what it is. We'll go Ludicolo. And we'll go for a Surf. This would also, in case they were Sap Sipper, get around that. Okay, cool. I'm guessing this is Belly Drum Charizard, Meteor Beam this. Tailwind. Tailwind Shiftry. And then Dragon Dance Lapras. Do we just let this die? I'm just gonna knock off. Alright, we get statics, but we do get rid of their power herb. That is good. Then I think we sack this and just... I kind of want to go Electivire, but I think they might still go for Meteor Beam. And if they do, I don't think we're killing them the following turn, so... I think we go for Giga Drain. And they Thunderbolted. Okay. Well, we'll go Electivire here then. And then we'll go for a Trailblaze. We can't be staticked. And now we should outspeed them. So we can Trailblaze them again. But I don't think we need to, so should we, just in case they have like Tailwinds? Let's see, is it a roll? Electivire to Lapras, or fuck, Ampharos. Trailblaze did 19. Okay, I'm guessing it's not a roll. All right, good. So now even if they get Meteor, no, not Meteor Beam, the other thing, we should be okay. I think we just bulk up, so then we can take hits. Oh, please don't crit us. All right, it's not looking great because they probably have Sucker Punch. Shiftry, Life Orb Sucker, +1 defense. Yeah, we're still in range of that. Can we win with what we have? I think that Lapras is going to be pretty rough. I think they would Sucker. Fuck. All right, well, we can go Illumise, go for Bug Buzz. Charizard comes out. I think they're gonna bulk up. Or not bulk up, like flame charge or belly drum, try and do one of those things, so kinda wanna just bug buzz. Alright, yeah, I should have just attacked the shift tree. It's not great, and now we lose to Lapras. Yeah, we'll just bulk up. There's our best bet. Alright, I mean, at least they're Dragon Dance, but I don't think we're going to be doing very much. Lapras. Okay, loaded dice, Dragon Dance. So we get +6. We'll do 25. If we get +6. I mean, we'll actually not be taking that much. Maybe we could win. Because we are boosting our defense. Alright, but they figured us out and they're just starting to attack, which is smart. They only hit... No, they did hit plenty of times. So what is this? A 6? It says it's a 6 KO. No! And they are +2. So it's a 5-hit KO. Yeah, we need to like crit them. Oh, and we're slower. Yeah. Yeah, I should have attacked with Electivire into the shift tree. That's alright, let's start looking for another one. Oh, sick, we're finding them right away. Let's do this. Alright, they have webs. Ooh, they have the Meow Stick for like defog and to prevent, or like, you know, not make them want to go for defog because of competitive. And Defiant Phalanx, that's sick. Rapid Spin Cryogonal. I'm guessing it's a Sticky Web team. Clawitzer definitely would benefit from that. Same with Flapple. Is Avalugg faster than this? Oh, just a little slower. Well, I think we go for it still. Go for the rocks, and then we'll Rock Blast. We're also not going to take very much from this thing, since we're Avalugg. Alright, Larry comes out, which means we get to get off 2 attacks now. Because of our Cuss Tap. So we might just do a KO. It's looking pretty good for us. Now they're in range of Aqua Jet, and we just finish them off. Nice. Alright, we could tear Ghost if we want to keep the hazards up. And I'm kind of tempted to. Nice. Let me hit a Rock Blast again. Getting kind of lucky hitting all these Rock Blasts, but it is 90% accurate move, so I mean we should be hitting them. He has 90%. Alright, Ariados. Rock Blast? Okay. So now we just want to kill them before they can get up anything. And what would be the best way to do that? Illumise Bug Buzz or Floatzel Wave Crash? Let's see. I wanted to do Illumise, so let's see how much Ariados takes. If they're max HP, they're probably not dying. Wave Crash from Floatzel looks like the best. Well, actually, what about Electivire? Damn. The base power on Wave Crash is kind of insane. Also, if we don't kill here, having this in before Sticky Webs is really good too, so. But hopefully we kill. Thank God. Alright, so we don't have to deal with the webs. We can hit this with the Ice Spinner. We definitely just attack Phalanx. I think we just attack this too, because I don't think we can do anything if they boost. And then Quillfish can deal with this, and then Illumise is pretty good versus Phalanx. Nice. Sadly, we didn't get the Illumise in, but it's not over yet. Alright, we got one. They got the Mesprit, the Quillfish. Illumise could be pretty good here. Nothing actually resists us. But I think we do lead Avalugg instead of Illumise. Just to get up rocks and everything. They do have the Avalugg, or what is it, Lurantis, they can defog and stuff. It is what it is. If they defog, I mean, maybe we could set up a little bit with something. Or Illumise could just maybe surprise them. I don't want to tell them if we're recording. I'm not very good at talking while playing it in the first place. It's hard to talk and feel like I don't know. I don't feel I'm very good at communicating or explaining what I'm doing, so it's easier just to focus on it. All right, this. Yeah, I think we just get up rocks. I mean, they could have Taunt. They could have Destiny Bonds. And they could also have Sucker. Well, let's see if they have it. They don't. All right, and we hit. Let's go. So Lurantis could come out. On this, I think we just Rapid Spin in case they go for spikes right away. I don't think we're going to do a whole lot anyways. All right, and they're acupressuring. This is a little scary. A little scary. We should switch. We can go to Ludicolo and knock off. But I think it's better we just go into Illumise and go for a Bug Buzz. Okay, they got a Spatak Raise. That's good. We could Terra Ground, Terra Blast, and kill them. Maybe. Becoming a ground type isn't great. Bug Buzz probably to it KOs. Right? Illumise to... Well, they're max HP and speed, and probably instead of Spadaf, right? If we Terra Ground, Terra Blast. You know, because this is scary, we should probably just do this. Cool, we 2-hit KO. And we resist the bug move this way. Or the poison move. I'm saying all the wrong things. And, I mean, being a ground type isn't the worst thing, but it's not fantastic. Bug was actually kind of nice. We resist grass. This comes out. In case they just go for like Dragon Dance, I think we just go for this. We are special, so this might just kill. 2 KOs, nice. And Mesper comes out. We have Quillfish still, so Illumise is putting in work. All right, Lurantis comes out. I think we sack Avalugg. Okay, they go for that. Then I think we go back and Illumise and go for Bug Buzz. We've gotten 2 kills. All right, Terra Poison. All right, they take that really well. This is not looking too good. We go Quillfish, we'll drop their attack. No, we won't drop their attack. Don't go into Quillfish. Electivire and Terra Flying. No, we can't Terra Flying. We don't. Are they heavy duty boots? They're not. We don't see leftovers. I think this might be fine just because they haven't boosted their special defense. And they can't. So I think let's knock off and then we'll... Okay, they're Assault Vest. Well, that's good to know. Kind of. Yeah, I think we go into this. And hope for the best. I don't think if we bulk up, it's going to do much, though. Okay, they're just Leech Lifing. Yeah, I think we just lose to Lurantis. Dude, Lurantis is such a demon. I've been wrecked by this thing so many times. Yeah, there's no point in boosting with... I didn't think there was with Electivire, because they're already +2. I guess knocking off their Assault Vest confirmed they didn't have, like, a healing move, but... And then this gives them +1 attack. I mean, maybe there's a chance we can SD and... If we crit them. Sick team. Alright, we got one. And they've got the Typhlosion, which is pretty scary. They got the Decidueye to defog. But if they do defog, they will be getting rid of their own hazards, I guess. Let's lead Avalugg, and... It wouldn't be great versus Magneton, but... Versus this, I don't think it'd be that bad. Okay. So get our Custap and we're Scarfed now. It's not great. They're probably gonna U-turn and do that. They must have the Psychic move. I wonder if they have knockoff though. That's the thing. Hopefully they don't and we can go Cool Fish. Hopefully they were special. Okay. Now I think we just crunch, but going for Sword Stance would be cool too. But I mean they have Typhlosion, so. But at the same time, they'll be taking rocks damage, but I think it's just crunch. All right, they trick again. So we lose our Eviolite, but we have a Custap Berry, which is kind of funny. I think let's, we could SD now. I kind of forgot about Trick, to be honest. Okay, this comes out. Intimidate, Helmet. And this is Terra Ghost or Mess. I'm thinking this is Terra Ghost, so even if I go into Avalugg, they'll spin block. So I'm just gonna SD. And Typhlosion comes out. Okay, and they're boots. Okay, that's good to know. Ludicolo can take a hit. We have Illumise that's faster than Mesprit. I think we just let this go down. Although, yeah, I think it's okay to let this go down. And we'll go for a crunch. And we go Ludicolo. Actually, we could go Floatzel too. Yeah, we could go Floatzel. But if they have a Terra that resists, like Terra Crass. But I mean, what are they gonna switch into? I don't know. Let's try Ludicolo. We'll just go for Surf. Maybe they don't expect it too. Okay, Snorlax comes out. We can't really let this get super boosted too. I kind of want to go like, if we can get an Electivire and bulk up, I think Electivire could win. Let's go Avalugg. Okay, and they double. I think we just go for the ice move. We could actually hit them super effectively and outspeed them. That's pretty good. Okay, Quillfish comes out. I think we go Illumise here. It just is what it is. This isn't that great, but they're just gonna be able to get up spikes versus us. So, is what I'm thinking. All right, they get up T spikes, yeah. All right, now let's go for. They might expect the rain and switch into type. No, they wouldn't. They'd go maybe Snorlax. Either way, I think I'd be fine. Let's go for Bug Buzz. Okay, and we just kill him. That's nice for our physical attackers. So, okay, Typhlosion comes back out. I think we want to Rapid Spin, so I think we sack this, and then we're gonna go to Ludicolo. If they Terra Fire, they'll probably kill us, but then Floatzel could come out, but we'll get poisoned, so. Then we go for Surf. They have the Aguav. I think we go this, and let's Rapid Spin. If they're Terra Ghost, that wouldn't be great, but I didn't think they were. They're usually Terra Fairy. Okay, that sounds about right. And they have Curse too. Well, we can let this die, then we'll go Ludicolo. I don't think they can recycle their Aguav if we knock it off. That's pretty good. And Surf did how much? 20? And we'll just go for a Surf. Body Slam and we're dead. We could go Electivire Bulk Up here. We're not going to do enough to Magneton with Electivire, though, with the moves that we have. If we go Floatzel and Bulk Up, we could get paralyzed. But we would do enough. This could be a Scarfed Magneton, though. What if we go Floatzel? Yeah, I think we go Floatzel. I think we just hit. And if we're in with Electivire versus... if they send out Magneton versus this, I think they have to go for the electric move, which would give Electivire a free turn. Yeah. So I'm going to go into this. Son of a bitch, they went for Terra Blast. Well, if we get damage... No, we're not going to get damage on them. Oh, I thought they were Scarfed. Well, maybe they're... Oh, no, were they Specs? Magneton. Terra Blast. Did a lot. 49? Huh, I don't know. Going to this. We have to go for Wave Crash. We're not killing Magneton. Is the problem. Floatzel, if they're Specs and we tear water, I don't know. Maybe we do kill if they're not Specs or if they're not Scarfed. But I thought they were Scarfed and then they went for Terra Blast. And that did a lot. Let's see, does Floatzel win? They are Scarfed. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was just a nice play going for Terra Blast. All right. Well, Illumise hits pretty much nothing that well. Wait, they have Electric. If we can knock this thing off, that'd be pretty good. I guess we hit Rhydon decent. And I guess we hit Executor as well. Should we just lead with this and maybe just catch them by surprise? If they lead Rhydon, though, then they're going to get up their hazards and our Sash will be broken. Or our Sturdy will be broken. So I think let's just lead this. All right. I mean, it could be cool to go into this. But we'll just get up rocks. We are knocked down to our Sash. That's got to be Specs, right? So that means we get in with a Rock Blast. If they don't expect the Custap. We need to hit 3 times. And we do. Avalugg? I love Avalugg. This guy's so fun. All right, we could try and block it again. But I think they're Specs, so I don't think we want to try and block it. Oh, they're not Specs, they're Flame Orb. That's pretty cool. Okay, the Flame Orb won. Problem with Electivire and this thing is that they're immune to our electric moves, so we have to hit them with Ice Punch or Trailblaze. And if we Trailblaze and the Alluring Voice, we get confused. So, I think maybe we Ice Punch. And they're not Specs, which is good. I think we can take 2. And we do have leftovers, so. Okay, cool. And the Alluring Voice. And we 2-hit KO. Cool. And I don't think we're dead to the next one, so that is good. And we just Ice Punch. Cool. Electivire is scary. Maybe they were scared of it, and that's why they were like, let's Alluring Voice. Once this thing gets going, it's hard to stop it. Okay, this guy comes out. I wish we had knockoff on this. I think, if this thing is like... Oh, we just go into this and knock off. That's definitely the first thing we do. And then maybe Illumise can dent it, since without an Eviolite... I mean, it's basically like it's an Assault Vest with it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think we sack this. And we keep everything else, and then we'll go Illumise. Let's go for a Surf. We could have went for Giga Drain, but actually, that worked out really well. All right, we outspeed Rhydon. We outspeed this unless they're timid. Sneasel also is immune to Intimidate. I think we just have to hit this thing. Just go for a Surf. Okay. Go for a Surf. All right, and now they're dead Aqua Jet. That works out pretty well. Go Floatzel. I mean, if they Terra Grass, do they not die maybe? Sneasel. SD. Terra Grass. The Eviolite. No, they should still die. Cool. But they do still have their Terra. This comes out. I think it's fine if we just hit this thing. We have, yeah, we have other ways to hit Rhydon super effectively. So let's Ice Spinner. All right, and we just take him out, and then we can go for the Water move on Rhydon. Unless they're gonna Terra Water. If they Terra Flying, we can hit them with an Ice Spinner. And they will be immune to the electric move if they do Terra Water. I kind of want to go hard Illumise. Maybe they Sword Stance. And then we can hit them with something. Okay, they do Sword Stance. We can't hit them with the electric move, but we can hit them with the Bug Buzz. Hit them pretty hard. Yeah, because they have Lightning Rod, so we Bug Buzz. Oh, we do not do very much. We could go Electivire. We could Terra Flying and Trailblaze. But that didn't do any damage. If we go Quillfish, we could Terra Water. I think this is safer. We'll Sword Stance and Crunch. Maybe 2 Crunches would have been better. All right, we dropped their defense. Just need to finish them off. Trailblaze. Thank God. Oh, we crit them too. Well, I wonder if they went for the speed boosting move there, we would have been faster with this. If they didn't, and they just killed us, then I think Floatzel would have been able to finish them off. So hopefully the crit didn't matter, but that was a scary one. Well, I think we'll call it there. Overall, Illumise, I mean, we got it to do some stuff. It caught some people by surprise. I kind of forgot, to be honest, that I was trying to bluff a rain team as we were playing, but that's all right. I think if I were to have tried to play more into, you know, remembering this is a rain team, but I mean, every game I'm leading Avalugg, so I think that's kind of why I forgot. It's like, all right, we just lead Avalugg and then go into something else, but maybe if I tried to predict more and lean into that, that could have gave us some more advantages or something. But Illumise was pretty decent. In some games it was really nice, in some other games it wasn't obviously. Locking into a move, you know, makes them so they can switch around it, and once it goes for a move, they kind of knew its specs, I think, in some of the games. But a really fun team, lots of scary things. I love Electivire, and the Bulk Up Floatzel, I don't think we used it at all, but it's something I really want to use more. I think it's a really cool set that it can use. I don't think Bulk Up's not new. Floatzel's had access to it for a while now. Yeah, but with Water, I think Water Veil plus Bulk Up is really cool with Leftovers. And I haven't used it much, so. But yeah, if you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.